Hello and welcome. If you resonated with the title of the video, this message may be for you. This is timeless art, timeless general reading for perspective, for reflection, for focus. If you enjoy or connect with the reading in any way, please like, subscribe, share. I'm going to just start with some tarot cards and we'll see what is coming through. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7, 7, 7. Hearing, mastering more than one thing. Something's paying off, something's coming to an end. Disclosure. Okay, so 8 of Pentacles and 6 of Swords. I think directing your focus into what you're cultivating right now is assisting you to remain grounded and emotionally balanced, stable, secure, focusing on emotions. There's a King of Cups out here. I've sensed that the 2 of Swords is underneath the deck, which can be seen as someone being closed off, but I feel like this is the right course of action for someone at this time. There's 7 of Swords out. I'm also hearing breadcrumbing, so this could be people who are, let's just say, not fully embracing your energy or operating in a way with you that would be reciprocal, respectful, harmonious. So this could be a sensing something's flourishing while something else is coming to an end. So this is a person that maybe has been connected to people in the past, or is redirecting their focus towards connections that are fruitful and fulfilling and even work. So if you're connecting with this reading, you may be just tuning off, focusing on certain individuals that were toxic in the past while you wait for something else to come in. It's kind of knowing what's bad for me, not focusing my energy there, and just cultivating something. 7 of Swords can be seen as people, onlookers, more focused on your purpose, your potential, your work right now, as well as what I'm getting. Not just bad energies, this is good energies as well. There might be a few weeds in the grass. But yeah, this is about someone being quite focused on their purpose, their path, taking the actions and steps to cultivate something and shutting out what is a distraction, what doesn't need to be overly focused on. I'm not getting the sense of being in a delusional state of being, blocking out things that should be addressed or resolved. This is someone who has probably already addressed some things, which is what I'm getting with the 9 of Wands. Someone who has had to heal from some things and also walk away from what caused them to need healing in the first place. Those people that kept putting this person in very tricky situations, sticky situations, they don't need to be a part of that anymore. They're refocusing their energy here and they're moving on, blocking out what's not serving them. So that's a little bit of energy to start, and I will reset. I'll get some Lightseers cards and then we'll get into some Oracle cards. I feel whoever I'm connecting with, your energy is actually helping me focus, because I feel you're just very clear. King of Cups, you could have your thoughts in order at the moment. You could be the Empress is about attracting and manifesting, so while you're working you could be seeing the potential, seeing where the grass is greener, what's on the horizon for you, what's the potential for you. That's more the focus, and there's a light feeling here. So yeah, we'll get some more cards. Don't really know what to set the intention. Maybe just any general guidance. Queen of Cups. Okay, guidance. Yeah, we're getting into guidance now. Emperor, masculine, another masculine. I'm sensing 2 men. Queen of Pentacles, feminine. 2 feminine, 3 feminine. Ooh. Something about, like, we've had like quite a few shifts lately in terms of astronomy. So astrology. That is, something's being highlighted. Check the moon phases is what I want to say right now. This could be like, when I record this, we just had like a quite potent Aries full moon that shifted the energy. It's all about like action, forward momentum. I'm still sensing in this reading like a clearing of focus, uplifting energy coming in. Could have to do with 2 individuals, 2 men. Could be friends, could be lovers, could be brothers, depending on who you are, because it's time with general reading. Some of you are same-sex couple people, so this might be 2 men. Emperor's out, Empress is there, and she's kind of like, okay. Yeah, so astronomy. Look up what's going on right now, because I think that there's like a global shift that is circulating the energy right now, shifting the energy. Could definitely have something to do with this Aries full moon that just passed, if you're watching this when I post it. But if not, because it is timeless general reading, please look into what sign the moon is in, see what the energy is like, because it may be some guidance to connect with that side of things, and to understand how that energy is also influencing your focus at the same time. Wheel of Fortune and 6 of Pentacles. So this could be financial success. Also getting finances no longer being a burden. So if you have been putting like some social time on the back burner because of like having to address some financial matters, I'm sensing into some female energy. So this could be some friends of yours, people who are supporting you, people in your circle. The energy is sort of refocused towards like your relationships that are prospering at this time. And yeah, something about finances is also coming to ease, stability. 6 of Wands is about being in the spotlight. 7 of Wands and Queen of Pentacles is very like content, feminine energy. And with the spotlight, some of you are maybe stepping into the spotlight because you have this like very sensual, earthy, grounded, feminine side of you that sort of like draws people in, connects people with just, it's like your energy. 6 of Wands. Like people want to connect and see your energy. They just want to be around you, is what I'm getting. Now I'm getting that with the Empress as well. So you could be the feminine in a same-sex couple that is stepping into the spotlight, and is it like stepping into and the Empress is already out. Now I feel like I didn't see it before, but there's like such a highlight of like feminine energy. So this is about like emotional release, abundance, caretaking the environment, and drawing things in. So you could be drawing in a lot of opportunities right now. The Wheel of Fortune is out. Page of Cups is about emotional uplift, which could be to do with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. I like this reading. This is like a good reading, I feel like. Sometimes I have guidance for like serious matters, and other times it's just so chill. Vows. Hearing like something circulating to you or promised to you. Vows. Healing and vows. This could be about healing a connection. Restoring a connection, I'm hearing. There's generosity. So this could definitely be about like, now I'm getting with terms of like the potency of the recent full moon that we have and the energy that we're in now. It sort of moved some constraints out of the way, some financial burdens, some restriction energy has been released and addressed. So now there's this opening up to having the like environment, the resources for healing connections to take place, caretaking connections to take place. With protection now, I want to say your fortune is protected. Generosity card can be about like not just offers but resources coming in, so like attracting the resources that are beneficial to you, and there's something about this being like protected. I'm going to take 3 of these. So fragility, distraction, or ecstasy. Okay, so there may be like this thing to be still like an emotional uplift for you to have this realization. But what I'm getting is in your environment there's distraction and fragility, like someone who's fragile, someone who doesn't... I feel like maybe there's something about your energy, and with the 6 of Wands, it could be like when you're in the spotlight, so you could be at the center of like a work thing, a social circle, or just be like very in focus at the moment for whatever reason, very visible. And I want to say some people get an emotional uplift when they're around you and they're drawn to your energy, but there's also those that feel like a little bit fragile and exposed around you specifically. And they might get distracted about you, like be focused on you to the point where they probably should actually be focusing on their like life and their matters, is what I'm getting. Especially with the Aura and Ecstasy card, this is like someone being focused over here. Yeah, so what I was going to say is like there's confidence in what you're doing right now, and there's an emotional uplift to you, and you could have come into this realization recently that certain people have this like feeling that their vulnerabilities, issues are exposed around you. Some sort of like healing alchemical energy with the 6 of Wands being in the spotlight. It's like you're drawing things into you and people into you, and then certain things are repelled away or brought to surface. So you may have come to this realization that other people's energies play out different to you, basically, when you're around. And I think the emotional uplift is knowing that this doesn't define your value. Like if someone has some sort of issues that they're directing towards you or taking out on you, or maybe they just like feel like they're a little bit insecure around you and exposed, it's not a like adverse negative reaction towards you, I want to say. I feel like you already know this, and this is what's shifting your focus. The start of the reading, it was like someone having a very light, easy feeling about like work, getting things done, not feeling overly worked, but just like you're in a productive phase right now, and it could be your focus and your emotions are very like elevated, uplifted, balanced. So yeah, that's just like a bit of reflection on your environment. I feel like someone here is like attuning with really good fortune, and there's always going to be someone who has something. Like the sacrifice is you. If I look at the sacrifice card, the artwork, it's like a very well put together person. She's very centered and grounded and stable, but there's this split down the middle and sacrifice at the bottom, and I'm almost wanting to bring to light with like confidence and guidance that there's always going to be someone who has like something negative to say, no matter how perfect things are or how much work you put into everything, how well put together you are. You could be really well put together, and that exposes people's insecurity or vulnerability around you. So it's like, even if people don't all have a positive reaction to you, if the environment is like approved by you, Empress is like someone who caretakes the environment or arranges their environment, feeds into the environment. I'm thinking of someone who like makes everything look good or flow a certain way. It's like you can make everything in the environment perfect, you can be well put together, but there'll still be one or two people that might say something, but it's not going to get to you anymore. That's why the sacrifice card is coming out, is to say that that's a sacrifice of stepping into this fortune, this good energy, this financial flow, stability. Six of Pentacles also highlights like money coming in and going out, so this could definitely be about like having more access to resources, having the finances to do things, and money flowing, and maybe people are jealous about that. Is even what I'm getting. And it's distracting for someone. Don't let yourself get distracted over people who are like hyper fixed on you. Stay attuned to your work, your energy. Ride the waves of this uplifting energy. Your fortune is protected. If you have good fortune or good karma, you know that you deserve it and that you've earned it, that you've been through your lessons, that you've maybe faced some hardships and overcome things, you've made the right decisions in life, so you get to enjoy it. Thank you for joining this time's general reading. Until next time.